Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your mid-November reading, Libra. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back, welcome in. How have you guys been? I would like to thank you so much for all of the love and support that you guys have been showing the channel as of late. Thanks for all of the likes, the comments, and subscribes. I'd like to encourage you to continue to do so. Also, Libra, definitely check out your other placements. I find that different readings resonate for me differently based on where exactly that sign is in my chart. Okay, here we go. This is your mid-month check-in, so we're just going to shuffle the cards and see what comes out, and then we will talk about them. So first card coming out here, Libra, is the Five of Cups. So, you guys, mid-November here, there's some sorrow, and I feel like someone wants to drown them. And this can be in any, it could be drinking, and if you're not a drinker out there, and this is not, you know, anything about that, then this is just about any kind of activity that is meant to make us ignore our feelings, ignore our emotions, to distract us from how hard or difficult something is to deal with. And I don't get the sense that you are avoidant in any way, or that you know, don't want to do this. I just feel like you're finally realizing, you're finally seeing why you have been unhappy, you know. So I don't feel like this energy is present for you guys. I feel like it's I would describe it more so as disappointment. Yeah, Knight of Swords. There's that urge that we were talking about. There is that push, you know, to something pushes you like over the edge. Something, it's like I'm getting like last straw vibes coming off of this, Libra. Now, don't let this scare you, you know, because I do think that what all of this, look at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. So that is how you guys may feel at times. There is some fear here. And let's talk about what all of this, let's talk about what that is rooted in. I think that there's been a sense of urgency to fix something, a sense of urgency to make something work, a sense of urgency to maintain the status quo no matter how you were feeling inside. And it has been this kind of, it's been this space of stasis, a kind of inability to move out of fear of the repercussions or consequences of your decisions. And the thing about control is that it operates in extremes, Libra, and what I mean by that is that it is something that can be lost, meaning your control over the situation. It can it dissipates, and things are blown out of proportion. Things are it leads to cups being spilled. It leads to lost opportunities. It leads to plans that fall through, expectations not being met. You know how the story goes, and that's why you know all too well, so it's horrifying. I know that word is kind of extreme, but you don't want that. You don't want that outcome. So you hold back. And when control is lost, it's like by the time you realize it's there, it then becomes very hard to regain. It's fickle like that. And conversely, on the opposite end of that spectrum, it is something that you can willingly give up. So you have been waging a war within, I feel like, vacillating in between these extremes, not just when it comes to control, but anywhere else that your decisions, that your choices, that your desires, that your perspective, your way of viewing, your point of view hangs in the balance. Let's keep going. So, Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Roller coasters of emotion. Things not said, things not expressed. Conclusions jumped to. Very much here looking like a response to your reality. I have to tell you about this, what just came to mind. Okay, so I've been watching Starflix, the next or Starflix. I've been watching Star Trek on Netflix. Star Trek the Next Generation, and in this particular episode I was watching the other night, right? One of the lieutenants, he somehow went to some kind of quantum fissure in the out in space, you know, while on exploration, and in going through this fissure, he consequently immediately shifted or was pushed into another reality. So these cards coming out here just remind me of that, because when he was pushed into these different realities, he knew who he was. He knew what was real to him. He knew what he had experienced. He understood that what he had experienced was true, was right, that his memory was not that he could trust his memory, he could trust his experience to anchor him and help him stay grounded, even though about every 5 to 10 minutes or so his perspective or his point of view was being questioned, because he was spontaneously put into a whole different reality filled with different recollections or different different versions of the story. So I feel like you guys may feel that you have been bombarded by the thoughts of others, or you have been bombarded by other people's perception of reality, that it has made you question your own. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm talking about here is some trickster energy. And I feel like you guys are seeing it. And the very beautiful thing about extremes is that once you have grasped, the that particular concept, or once you have begun to recognize where the extremes lie in whatever situations that you guys have been dealing with, when you guys know at what point is out of bounds, or when something has gone too far, your frame of mind, I believe, changes, because you have a better understanding of your margin for error, and you have a better understanding of I would say the opposite of that, which is that which has been so hard for, that which you have once struggled with, that being control. It becomes easier when you know your limits. Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to go through and clarify these, but I realized in the Aries video that I set out to do the mid-month readings and have them be quick, but I just want as like a check-in, but I just want to take however much time is needed to get the message out to you guys. So the Knight of Pentacles coming out underneath the Five of Cups. I feel like you guys are exhausted in many ways. I feel like when it comes to effort, one of that's another way that those are some more extremes that you guys have been considering. I feel like you guys have been going back, that you guys have been vacillating in between being very diligent and devoted to something, while also when you get in a certain emotional space, you don't want anything to do with it, and you don't want to invest in what you feel may be a lost cause, or what you feel may bring you sadness or bring you more pains. It's about those it's about extremes, Libra, and it's about, I don't want you to think that I'm calling you guys inconsistent, or that I'm saying that you are not diligent and hardworking. I feel like you guys really need to believe right now that you are, even when you're at your lowest, even when you're saddest and you feel like you can't bring yourself, like you're not at 100% on this particular day, there's still, I feel like I feel like it's still relatively easy for you to make good on your commitments. Six of Pentacles comes out next. And I would, say that your devotion to your commitments is what has really solidified your presence in this world as someone who is reliable, as someone who can be counted on. So I feel as though when you don't have the freedom to express, or you don't have the, I don't think that that's what it is. I think that, like, I'm getting some kind of restrictive energy here. Like, someone feels like it feels like holding back. It feels like, I'm hearing like glass ceiling, just someone feeling as though it'll only ever be so good. And when it gets good, you realize that it's like bad as well, or not, like there's something, it feels like there's something missing from it. The sun. There was one thing that was missing, that I was feeling there, was compassion. I feel like you guys are seeking that. And I think that you are also realizing that it is a two-way street. Nine of Cups, nice. It gets good, Libra. It gets good. When it gets good, it really gets good. I do think that the past 3 or 4 readings, the energy that's in them has been so inspirational, because I feel like everyone is really developing very strong boundaries. I feel like everyone is recognizing that they do deserve better. And it has this remarkable effect of immediately influencing the way that you guys show up in the world, the way that you guys carry yourselves. You ask for more because you feel that you deserve more, and you have given a lot. High Priestess. What it is all about for you guys right now is how you have grown emotionally, Libra. I think that you have a deeper understanding of your inner workings. I feel like you have a deeper understanding of your tolerance level. Take that how it resonates. I feel like what you value most is honesty. I feel like what you want is fairness. And Scorpio season is showing you guys where in your life it was showing you how concepts like fairness and control, how the different ways that they are, the different kinds of ways that those are embodied in different kinds of realities. Those that we create, those that we meet day to day, and finding which one you belong in, which one is the most sustainable, which one will support a healthy and happy life. Is it the one that someone constructs for you? Is it the one that you have been telling yourself to hide certain feelings? Or is it the one that is the true one? All right, let's go through and clarify these. A lot of downloads for the general energy. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords. We know what it is intuitively. I gotta get that. The Empress, very, very nice. I feel that the Empress card coming out here is, the energy coming with this Libra is about the need here to take care of yourself, the need here to be kind to yourself, to watch the way that you guys are speaking to yourselves. Really, really watch the way that you guys are speaking to yourselves. Life experience comes out next. I think that becomes so important because what you guys are seeing is very monumental. What you guys are experiencing at this particular time, they are truths that, yes, do have the ability to alter the path of your life, or perhaps alter your perception of your own reality. But like I was saying when we were talking about Star Trek, that particular lieutenant had faith in what he had experienced. He had faith in the reality that he knew to be true, so that it became his anchor. It's what kept him grounded. It's what made it so he wasn't losing himself. It's what made sure that he wasn't losing himself in the perspectives of another. Eight of Swords comes out here next. Yeah. I feel like if at once you felt that you could not see, or that, you know, just all the variables, it's like every new thing that you guys have been finding out, you would think that more information makes it easier to move forward, but the addition of more information, more truth, more realization has made it, the additional variables has just made the equation that much harder. But I feel like you guys are out here balancing that equation. If you know what I'm talking about, you guys are finding it here. Very, very nice. King of Pentacles coming out here next. The King of Pentacles for me, Libra, is about, yes, it is wealth. It is about someone who is very generous, someone who's very responsible, for someone who is very practical. All the things that I feel that you guys value, and all the things that I feel like you guys try and do embody. So the King of Pentacles for me is about how you're showing up in the world. It is the hallmark of someone who is very someone who is very established. I feel like you guys are looking for that perfect you guys are trying to find work-life balance while also grappling with the with the universal life lessons that you guys are, you know, coming across on your path. So it's like you're trying to remain grounded amidst all of the, I'm not going to call it chaos, because I don't think it's all chaotic. I think it's very cathartic, in fact, when you begin to not only see but understand the meaning behind all that you have gone through. I feel like it makes your path going forward just that much brighter. Air. Very, very nice. Libra energy. This card is about creativity, I believe. Yep. Really nice energy. I think that this, I feel like you guys are very solution oriented. I feel like you have an air of optimism about you. I think that you're not allowing the harsh truths that come from the hard things we learn about the actual, you know, reality, the real, like what has been going on. You're not allowing it to overtake you, to sway you. I feel like you guys are creative thinkers. I feel like you guys are you guys do always end up finding solutions in the end. The thing about air energy as well is it is very practical, like we were talking about. This is that creativity, and I feel like you are able to, like, you now have some earth to go along with your, you now have some earth to go along with your air. You know, it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you may have just felt like there was some bottlenecking somewhere, Libra. You may have felt as though your pursuits, the seeds that you guys have been planting, you just are feeling now that there has just been a delay in the reward. I don't think that your energy here is someone who is seeking instant gratification, like we were talking about in the, you know, general November read. I do think that you are okay with a certain amount of stasis. You're okay with a change of pace is what the energy here looks like. And you know, I feel like you guys have been very patient. I feel like you are becoming more patient with yourselves. You guys are becoming more optimistic. I feel like if at once you were scared, if at once you didn't understand what your fear was rooted in, or if you hadn't been able to pin it down, you're beginning to learn how, and it's a very beautiful thing. You know what? I want to grab one here for that energy down there, because let's see. Guys. Really? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? That's what I was talking about. I feel like you guys really do want to I feel like you guys know that something needs to move along at a certain pace. You know that something is going to happen in all in good time, but that doesn't mean that it's not frustrating. You know, that's funny. You guys are funny. I know exactly, what that feels like. I know what you mean. I just feel like you've been sighing a lot. Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords, that looks like sighing to me. It does, Libra. But I do think that you guys are excited to live this new life. I feel like you guys are definitely excited to explore, just how far your new boundaries and your newfound strength will take you. Just remember to rest. Rest wherever you need to. It allows you to continue to make level-headed decisions and stay grounded. Page of Swords. If you're having a hard time understanding something, just know that it is okay to take your time. You don't, you guys aren't the impulsive type, so I feel like just, by your nature, air, there is understanding in your energy. There is flexibility, and I feel like the advice is to give situations time to cool, give them the rest that they need, air out the room. and just, it may sound silly, but breathe. Exhale, not sigh. There's a difference. Release the tension by way of exhaling. Staff comes out next. Foundation. The energy I always get off of this is very Aries, and they are just across from you. I feel that you guys are supported. You guys are standing firm. I feel that you do, yes, need to stand up for your beliefs and trust your perspective, trust your vision, trust your understanding, trust your reality, and be wary of those who make you question it, is the advice that I would give here. All right, that was your reading for mid-November. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in December. Bye.